All right, guys, as you can see, for me, today is Saturday, April 22nd. As you can see, I don't really have a life. All I do is design, and I work really hard making myself proficient in this career. So, if you're looking for design advocates, let me know, because I'm looking to break into that forum next. So I'm looking for opportunities to secure a career as a design advocate. All right, now we're back. So thank you for the comments below. You guys explained what was wrong. If you said the answer was copy, that's incorrect. The answer is not copy. That's not what's wrong. I mean, that is an issue. Copy is an issue. And UX design and UX copy are two separate hemispheres. So that's why the answer is wrong. But they do play a symbiotic relationship, right? But the design is the design. So if the new specifications for boxes is what it is for pixels, right? Because what happens, the phones change pixels, so the boxes like this on the phone has to be able to be tapped and seen all at the same time. And I haven't even tried to bring up ChatGPT on the phone. So maybe let's do that and see what it looks like. But but designers know what I'm talking about, right? It's all about hierarchy. So for me, this was a design prerogative because they wanted to get this copy in. The copywriter could have did a better job, but the answer is not copy. The answer is not copy. The answer is in the tabs, okay? Because there's two ways to fix this. The first way is to, and I know I said, design specifications call for certain pixels, but sometimes you got to make adjustments. So the first way was to, it doesn't even come up. I don't know. I got to work on it. The first way was to make the tabs larger, right? And large is such an ambiguous word in design. So you would say increase the pixels, basically make the tabs, change the height of the tabs, make them wider. You don't necessarily have to make them longer. See, that's why it's not copy. One thing we can see, if you look closely, if you inspect it, we can see that it's still aligned. This gutter is off, but it's still aligned. So the length, the width is appropriate. The height is what needs to be fixed. So that's the first way to fix it, the height, right? The second way to fix it is change the copy. But then again, like I said, I'm not sure. I want to really communicate with them and see what they were thinking. Was this a error done on purpose? Because what is wrong is the grid. The grid is wrong. There's a lot of ways to fix this. Even if you had to make it more appropriate and say, look, we're going to take these two and put them down here, and then we are going to adjust the grid of these two so they're centered to this one. So there's a balance now. There's a balance in the pattern. You follow what I'm saying? I'll probably do some examples. If you people want to know more, just drop it in the comments. I'll show you what I'm talking about. How I would repair this. Real simple. Without affecting the copy. Now, if, someone did this by accident, then damn, that's crazy. But it seems more like it was done purposefully, because they wanted to get this copy out in its entirety for legal purposes, for whatever the reasons were. But just to have some fun, we are going to ask ChatGPT to come up with some better copy alternatives. Because as you can see, there is a pattern among all the copy. It's a pattern. The amount of words, how many of the words are more than a certain amount of letters. As you can see here, there's 1, 2, and there's 2 extra words. And then there's 2 very long words, right? Not really, but here you can say it's the same, but it's not.